Sometimes all you need is something simple to get you through the day smelling good. In comes a house of Escentric Molecules. What is up, my fragrant people? Come on in, close the door on your way in, and hit that like button, because today we are talking about one of my favorite houses to go to when I don't feel like wearing a fragrance. And that house is Escentric Molecules. This house is known for making very minimalist fragrances that sometimes can get a little complex in the note breakdown, but they are still minimalistically fragrant. The perfumer behind all of these fragrances is Giza Schoen, and this guy can explain the art behind each one of these so well. And today I have 3 fragrances from the house to present to you guys. Now there are way more than this, and there's also one that's going to be honorable mention on this list, but I do not have a full bottle. Hopefully I will have a full bottle soon. And that honorable mention goes to Molecule 01 plus Black Tea. I love that one. It is great for spring going into summer, but don't have a full bottle of it yet, but I will be getting one here soon. So let's go ahead and talk about the first fragrance. The first one is the OG. Let's start with the original one, and that one is Molecule 01. Now this is a super fresh, super cedar woody fragrance that dries down to an amazing musky skin scent. According to the perfumer Giza Schoen, you are getting something that is made to be close to the skin, hug the skin like a musk should. ISO E Super is gonna linger heavy, and it's gonna give you a cocooning, comforting fragrance. You may go nose blind to this. There's probably half and half of the men that I talk to that cannot smell this at all. Women have a more powerful sense of smell, guys, but some women even say that they can't smell it. But on me, Molecule 01 shines like a diamond. I literally have to wash this out. When I'm wearing this, and let's say I have a hoodie on, I wore this to the movies one time on a date, and I'm telling you, compliments like crazy, and I had to wash this out of that hoodie 3 days later because the hoodie just would not let go of that ISO E Super. It latched on, just like on my skin. When I spray Molecule 01 on, even if it's by itself, it stays on my skin for 7, 8, 9 hours, and I smell it the whole time. Ever since I've been wearing Molecule 01 for years now, I have not once been nose blind to it. So I'm pretty lucky because I love these masculine woody type fragrances, especially in the spring. In the spring, I do not layer this. If you guys have seen any of my videos to where I feature Tom Ford fragrances, especially Tom Ford Oud Wood, I love to put Molecule 01 underneath it because of performance issues and longevity issues. But in the spring, this thing is beautiful on me, especially when the temperature is a little bit lower. On a cooler spring or cool spring night, going to the movies, you don't want to blast out everybody next to you. Try Molecule 01. Beautiful, woody, masculine fragrance that I just love, and the people who have smelled it on me love it too. So the first one, Molecule 01, by itself is great to wear this time of year, guys. If you haven't gotten your nose on it, or maybe your nose not on it if you can't smell it, try to wear this and ask others if they can smell it, or wear it around a little bit for a day or two and see if you go in and out and smelling it, and you'll be surprised of how good simple ISO E Super can smell on a man. Cedar, woody, musky, good stuff. So the first one is Molecule 01, the OG. Next up, guys, is a Molecule 01 that I put on this time of year all the way through summertime up into fall. This is the one that I put on when I want to add some zinginess to the OG. I want to make it more summer-like, and this one is Molecule 01 plus Mandarin. Now, I've had a lot of people ask me about this one on IG and on YouTube. They asked me, hey, what about Molecule 01 plus Mandarin? What about Molecule 01 plus Mandarin? And guys, I love Molecule 01 plus Mandarin. It has everything I need for summer when I want to keep it very simple, minimalistic, and when I know that I'm going to be in close with someone, or it's going to be a lot of people around me, or even summertime going to work. I like how Giza Schoen breaks down Molecule 01. He says that it gives Molecule 01 an instant hit. And he says that it's so alive, it radiates off the skin with a citrus zestness. There's so much mandarin in here at the top. It makes it juicy and alluring. So what you're gonna get with that is that zesty mandarin up top with the Molecule 01. So you're gonna get familiar with Molecule 01 by wearing just Molecule 01 by itself. But adding the mandarin up top, it is a natural that's adding a natural mandarin from the fruit. It's gonna give it that lively, spritey zinginess up top, that zesty feel. It adds a little bit of intrigue to it. So even throughout hour 4, I'm still getting a little bit of mandarin mixed in with my cedar woodiness of the ISO E Super. That is a beautiful combination, guys. And if you have not put your nose on this one, this is a must have. That's the reason why I got this one before I got Molecule 01 plus black tea, because the black tea, although good, I don't think it blends as well as the Mandarin and ISO E Super. So this one is white tea approved, guys, and you just, to me, you just cannot go wrong. White t-shirt and just some shorts, because it's simple. It just makes you smell good. And on the dry down, once again, muskiness, a little juiciness from the Mandarin, and you're still going to get that ISO E Super cedar wood kind of riding underneath it. Something that's a little more, but a little less. If you're looking for something simple, but with a great modern twist, a little zingy for summer, you're looking for something white t-shirt approved, check out Molecule 01 plus Mandarin. It's a good pickup. And moving from the Molecule to Molecule Plus to now Escentric Molecules, we are talking about the last one, which is the most complex of the three, and that is Escentric's 05. Don't get this confused with Molecule 05. This is Escentric's 05. So where they've taken the Cashmere, which is Molecule 05 is Cashmere by itself. Escentric 05 is Cashmere turned into a Mediterranean summer. And this one breaks down into an opener, heart, and dry down, like the other fragrances that we typically talk about. On the opener, you're going to get bergamot and orange, reminiscent of the orange groves that cover the island where Giza Showing is from. On the mid, you're going to get laurel and rosemary, which are plants that have a spicy freshness, and they bring a really herbal tone to the fragrance. And on the dry down, you're going to have a cistus labdanum and mastic. And the mastic is what's going to give it that tree, almost piney smell. So what he sums this up as is a Mediterranean summer by the sea. To me, it is very artistic. It has a lot going on, but let me stop there. If you do not like pine and you do not like any of the herbal essence that can come into a fragrance like this, do not get this one. Put your nose on it. You might be able to get a sample of it. Put your nose on it. But I found that people that do not like that herbal quality of fragrances, they don't want herbalness to mix in with their woodiness and with a kind of a subtle fruitiness. If you do not like that and you do not like pine, you're not gonna like Escentric 05. I like Escentric 05 and it does such wonders for me in the summer. Molecule 02 is a good one here too. I think you can kind of replace that one there, but for me, Escentric 05 does wonders for me. So this is when I want to be simple, but have still a opener, heart, and a dry down. A little bit of that fig and fig leaf with the herbal tonality of a little bit of that pine, fresh cut tree branch in there. I love it. To me, it's very masculine. I do not go nose blind on this one. Once again, I can smell this thing for 8, 9. It pushes through 8, 9 plus hours on my skin. And it gets compliments now. So I've had this one. This is the newest one in my collection, but since I've been wearing it this spring, it has gotten compliments, unsolicited compliments. So I love the way it smells, and other people seem to also. So if you want something a little more complex than the Molecule 01 or Molecule M+, start looking at the Escentrics. The Escentric starts to bring in more notes on top of the featured notes that you get in the Molecule bottle. So check out the Escentrics and check out Escentric 05 if you're looking for something for the summer and if you're not scared of a pine resin in your fragrance. So Escentric 05 is the third one that we're talking about. And guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about Molecule 01 or you have any concerns about them, hit me up down in the comments. Let me know, guys, what do you guys wear from Escentric Molecules? Have you gotten your nose on any of these fragrances? Or do you have one that you prefer that you're wearing this time of season all the way through the summer? But either way, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate all the love and I'm giving it right back to you guys. And until the next video, keep smelling good.